Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Layla Fafley-Dale, and I am representing New Zealand here for the Physical Activity Report Card, and I'm from the University of Auckland.
And so the reason we're doing this interview is because New Zealand came out the best of all the different countries. They sort of had the best score on the Physical Activity Report Card for physical activity in children. And I just wonder if you could sort of explain why they had a better score than the other countries.
Okay. New Zealand had an overall score of a B, and that's because our younger children, nearly 100% are meeting the physical activity guidelines from
Wow.
age 5 to 9. It does tend to drop off, so by later adolescence, around 15 years old, it's only about 30%. So yes, it does look pretty promising, but there's definitely room for improvement. We scored quite high in organized sport, both in school and club sport, and also in active play. And I think that's because New Zealand has a very much like an outdoor culture. The climate is very conducive to being outside and being active. Like kids are outside at lunchtime, recess,
Yeah.
rain or shine, pretty much. And it's a sporting culture as well, so people take their sport pretty seriously over there, and that is well funded by the government as well.
And so are there any lessons? I was saying to Lana before that it kind of sounds like they do everything that we do, but better. Like, is there any lesson that we could learn from Canada, or do you think that it's sort of a different context? It wouldn't apply to a more geographically spread out country.
Yeah, there's some similarities, but it is quite different, especially with the active play. I think that, New Zealand's a pretty safe country to live in as well. Policemen don't even carry guns at the time, which is quite surprising. And kids kind of are free to just be kids and run around and hurt themselves and wrestle each other. And there's not as many rules and restrictions, I think, around as possibly there is in Canada. I'm not sure if that's the case, if that makes a difference or not, but it'd be good to look at it.
It's sort of the general sense you get.
Yeah, that's my impression. Yeah.
What about the Aboriginal groups?
Oh, yeah.
That, or maybe that's a bit different, or you're doing things different, better than Canada, perhaps?
Our indigenous population, the Maori population and the Pacific Islanders as well, they are actually exceeding New Zealand European children in physical activity.
Really?
So it's not significantly, but it is slightly higher.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of just bringing overall the average up.
Yeah.
And again, they come from a very strong sporting outdoors culture as well. So
Yeah.
it could just be a cultural difference. It could also be that it might just be easier for people to get out and take part. But definitely more needs to be looked into all of that.
Cool. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.